Welcome to Kips Boys and Girls Club.
Coudert Clubhouse.
This is Group
1.
Yay!
Welcome everyone to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish, and that's the new intro for group number 1 and group number 2. And we're just gonna have everyone introduce themselves, and then we got a fun topic, so we should be able to have some fun with this one today. Okay, please introduce yourself and give us your age.
Hi, my name is Jadalise and I'm 8.
Jadalise?
My name is Jaylani and I'm 5.
Jelani, she's 5.
My name is Jordan and I'm 7.
Okay, so we got all type of age groups here. Today's topic is games, right?
Okay.
But it has to be a game that we're talking about that is not an electronic game. So I'm sorry to tell you, there's no Roblox, there's no Mario Brothers, none of that stuff. So let's talk about games that don't have to do with electronics. Any of your favorites? Who wants to go first? What's one of your favorite games?
My favorite game is football.
Football. Now we're talking. You're in my territory. You like to play football?
Yes, I like to play football.
Okay. You like to throw the ball? You like to catch? Well, what's your position?
My position is actually to catch the ball.
Okay, so we call that a wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
All right, yeah. That's the person that goes, far and they throw the ball to. It's called a wide receiver.
Oh, okay.
Do you play with a lot of people? You play like in a league? You play with your brothers,
I play with
sisters?
my friends.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, I know it's a little hard during the pandemic to have all your friends out there and playing, but that's definitely a fun.
But sometimes when the baby's coming near, because I do have a baby, I just take it away.
Okay, well,
Because it can't really get hurt or you cry.
that's good. I mean, that's one of my favorite sports. Next, what do you have?
My favorite game is Dominoes.
Dominoes, classic. I can't even say Spanish because, most Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and just Spanish in
learning
general.
Spanish.
I'm Dominican.
That's one of the go-to games. The gentlemen always play dominoes. If your brother, your uncle, your father, somebody they play dominoes and they take it serious too. Like if they're champions, they could be champions in their own block. But dominoes is a good game. It teaches you numbers too, and there's a strategy to it. Okay, what about you, sweetie? What's your
Dominoes.
Dominoes too? It's one of your favorites. Okay, that's a good game.
I'm trying to learn how to speak Spanish.
Okay, that's definitely good. You're Dominican?
Me too.
What's your background? Where's your grandmother from?
I don't have a grandmother.
You must have one at one time.
No, I don't.
Well,
I only have a mother and a father.
okay, where's your mother from?
Dominican Republic.
So she's Santo Domingo, make some noise. She's Dominican. So you're Dominican. Yeah. So speaking Spanish is a wonderful thing because you keep the heritage
I'm
alive.
still learning.
Yeah, I mean I'm still learning Spanish.
My mom can speak English and Spanish. Also, my father.
That's
I've been
great.
speaking Spanish all my life and I barely know how to say makeup.
I'm learning still because I don't use it as often as
Gotta keep on
So
learning.
you got to keep learning. Yeah, as long as you keep using it, you'll learn more and more.
Be yourself.
Okay, so that's whoa, what was that? That was a bell. I don't know what that bell was for. That was So we had 2 good games there: dominoes and football. Do we have any other like board games or anything else that you guys like? Cards or anything like that?
Oh, I like cards.
What kind of just regular cards?
No, the ones that you have to beat your friends with. Like you place it down and then they place it down.
Oh, you like I Declare War, where like if you have a 5 and the other person has a 6, they win.
Not the video game, but
I
just
know
the
that
card.
the card game. What other game you like?
I like.
Any board games or card games or?
I have one that has cards and I have one that has cards and it's a board game.
What game is that?
Monopoly.
Monopoly, classic. I love that game.
Me too.
It takes a long time. There's really no winning, like a strategy to win. It's just to buy as much as you can and take everybody's money. So sometimes that takes a while. But Monopoly is a great game to play. There's a lot of strategy and a lot of people can play at the same
I
time.
used to play with my mother.
Yeah, it's a good game. You have one more? What else?
Uno.
Uno. That's another classic.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, but you were saying different. Uno is a great one because it teaches you numbers. It teaches you colors. And there is a strategy to Uno too. And once again, it's one of those games where a lot of people can
It
play.
also has numbers too.
I said that. I said it has numbers and colors.
Oh.
So it's pretty
isn't
good.
really a people. It's only allowed for 3.
No, it's
I
for
mean,
4
4?
people. You could
Yeah.
play. You could play 2 people. It's a little hard, but you could
Or
play.
you can play it
2.
for a lot of people.
Well, not dominoes. Dominoes you can play 2, 3, or 4. You can't really play by
I
yourself.
usually play with 5.
I don't know what dominoes you play, but that's usually 2, 3, or 4.
I only have 4.
All right. Well, those are some good, interesting games that you guys could play. When the lights are out, you don't need no television. You don't need to buy a PlayStation or any of these expensive systems to get any of these games and still have a good time with your family. What, you got another one? What you got?
Sometimes when I don't have games and I can't watch television, I make my own game up.
Okay. Tell me one of the games you made up. You could get your hands off the mic. What's one of the games you made up?
One of my games I made up is
My brain is thinking.
you gotta roll a dice and then you gotta land when the dice lands on it.
Bow.
Okay, so that's an interesting one. All right, well, I think that's pretty much for this game podcast. You want to say your goodbyes to
one
anyone?
more.
What you got?
You know King of Hearts, right?
I don't know, but I guess it's with regular cards.
Yeah, it's cards and it has hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that game.
Ooh.
King of Hearts. You got one more? What you got? No? That's it? All right. You want to say your goodbyes?
Bye.
Bye.
Part 2.
Thanks for listening to our podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much, guys.